even with the nerfs.
Oh yeah, definitely. Still one of the strongest characters in the game. But Yoshimitsu going in with this pressure, has to get it correctly, but unfortunately Raizen is not.
Yep.
Ooh, nice whip punish.
Weapon arts. Ooh, lethal hit.
You know, Guilu is doing exactly what Raizen asked and not blocking.
Yeah,
Or doing what he had asked and not blocking.
Guilu like went in with like, oh, we're not blocking, and then Raizen backstabbed him.
But this wall pressure right now, Yoshimitsu has crazy strong wall pressure.
Yeah, already in yellow. Yeah.
Yeah, going with the stance mix-ups, delaying ever so slightly, baiting out the GI, and going to be able to turn it into a round with a victory.
Yep. So Raizen, you, unlike most Azwels, who I feel go more for the muscle buster in the 50-50 setup, he much prefers to just spam 3B into you and just expect you to eventually duck and get the lethal hit.
No mix-up is sometimes the most powerful.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. It's a classic.
Yeah, but you give Yoshimitsu one opportunity, and just look at that, gonna convert this into a guard break, gets the lethal hit.
Can this kill?
Nah, it's not gonna kill, but it's gonna build a lot of meter.
Yep. Oh, Ari. Also one of the worst Aris in the game.
Yes, it is, and that's gonna be a big block punishment delayed on it, but it's okay. So getting the last part of the string,
Got
and the
block,
single
but
B.
not punish.
Trying to either backstep or press a button. Nice whip punish on the string.
Very good.
Great recognition. It hits him out of the auto GI.
Yeah, he mistimed it. He was too early. It actually has a big window between like the GI and hit, where you can't GI stuff.
Oh, power of truth.
Oh, here it is again, but it's very negative on whiff as well. So
yeah, interesting choice to go from knockdown into
GI
into a GI that doesn't hit on the ground.
Yep, a bit ambitious.
I like how everyone, no matter who it is, when they see someone switch to Azwel, it could be your best friend in the whole world, but they switch to Azwel and immediately you're like, man, I hope you lose.
Yeah, I feel relatable. Oh, there it is. Go back to his 2B.
Switching back to the main.
I do know that Raizen has said recently, and I think he's even named in one of the discords, that like 2B is trash and so are you, because he does not like 2B right now. He thinks she's. I don't know if she thinks she's trash or if she's just like on the weaker end. Yeah,
I mean, definitely we can see, we saw earlier that 2B is able to put the work in, right?
Yeah.
So it can depend on how much the opponent knows the character in terms of defense. Okay, gonna get into block, string pressure, but
Ari very good against her aggression shift or aggression stance.
It can be a good option, but the 2B does have options to call that out.
Yep.
Yeah, but again, going with the string pressure, 2B is so good at it, this is gonna be a really great mix-up. Goes with the throw, it's gonna be a lot of damage.
Yep.
And you know what this leads back into? Another mix-up.
Yep.
Oh, it doesn't get right on the string. This is where 2B is one of her biggest strengths, is her string mix-up pressure, and a lot of time her strings go into her stance pressure with that AGS.
Yep, so she's able to continue.
Kind of get the knockdown, steals the meter. Yoshimitsu, a unique mechanic where he can steal his opponent's meter.
Yep. Oh, good jump, but a bit too slow.
Went for like the world's slowest jumping attack.
And that's even, I believe, like -24 or something, like insane like that if you block it.
Yeah, it's crazy negative. This is negative on block. Oh, I like the aerial transition.
Yeah.
Mixing up stance pressure, because most of the time 2Bs go for the forward one, which is a negative transition, but the aerial gonna throw off their opponent.
Yep. So this stage, I actually think, like I've heard Domito say that he thinks this stage is really good for Yoshimitsu because similar to Sport, he can ring out from very far away.
And it does have walls as well, so Yoshimitsu can get those wall conversions.
Yeah, exactly. But he can also ring out like over half walls very easily.
Oh, but it doesn't block the last part of it. It's going to turn into a plus transition. Gets the mix up, and this is looking exactly where Raizen wants it, but just I say that, pressing buttons.
I was about to say he's right within CE range now, but
interesting choice on the critical edge there. I feel like that's how you lose rounds. Oh, but there we go. Gonna catch him out with the string mix or the stance mix-ups.
Yeah, like gauntlet.
Oh, nice duck. A little too predictable on the AAA. You know, on hit, you have to eat the last hit into the stance, but on block, you can duck it.
Yep. Guilu playing very like tech crouch focus right now. He's like ducking every. Yeah, even there, he's blocked below. He's just sitting in low guard by default.
The soul charge pressure. Oh, goes with the forward throw. Mixing it out because the back throw can ring out there if he goes with the command grab, but this is going to be a ring out.
Yep.
Builds the AP with that ring out as well, so gonna be close, getting closer to that lethal hit.
Yeah. Well, completely fresh guard bar for the last round, and he does have bar advantage as well. Ooh, with this punishing time.
Yes, it will. That move is negative enough, and that critical edge does teleport right on top of the opponent.
Although I'm not even sure that's like, I think Raizen might be fine with that because he can't soul shot, or I guess now he can again because he got the bar. Oh, but doesn't. Oh no! Oh, he soul shot ran out.
Yeah, just ran out. That's so unfortunate.
Oh no, I'd be kicking myself if I was Raizen on that.
Yeah, but again, Guilu pressing buttons.
And this is it. Yep.
That's a ring out. Oh no, that's why we call it Yoshi's Island.